to South Loop, one of my personal favorite neighborhoods in Chicago. Today's video, I am doing a neighborhood guide to give you a really comprehensive overview of what this neighborhood is like. I have so many followers who watch my videos who are not from Chicago, don't know the areas, and South Loop is often really overlooked when honestly, I think it is one of the best options for someone who's looking to live downtown. So I'm really excited to show you around one of my favorite spots in all of Chicago. Let's go ahead and check it out. I'm standing here on the corner of Wabash and Roosevelt. I'm about to go into Sweet Bean Coffee Shop, which is a Taiwanese bakery and coffee shop. I really like this place because it has really great, unique baked goods, and the coffee is really, really good. So we're gonna go in there in a second. But really quickly, I kind of wanted to talk to you a little bit about South Loop as a whole in this location. One of the things I love about it is you have really great access to grocery stores. So about a quarter of a mile to my right, you have Target. Directly across the street to my left, you have Trader Joe's, which is my personal favorite. Straight in front of me, you have Jewel Osco. So lots of easy grocery shopping options all around you. Plus there's a bunch of little bodegas tucked in between. The other thing I love about this location is right here, you have the CTA Roosevelt stop. This is so perfect because it has 3 train lines that run through it. You have the green line, the orange line, and the red line. Red line is great if you're running north to south. So you can go from the White Sox Stadium, Chinatown, anywhere you want to go south. You can go up to Uptown, Lincoln Park, Lakeview. North to south is super easy. You also have the green line, which will take you into West Loop, which can be a pretty difficult area to go into. So being able to have the green line is really nice. And the orange line, which will take you to Midway. So as far as grocery stores and transit go, they have got you very well set up. There's also a ton of buses that go through this location, with Michigan Ave being 1 block away. Very, very convenient. It's one of the reasons why I picked this location for myself. Let's go ahead and grab a coffee and a pastry.
You're my time machine. 널 보니 그대로 돌아가게 돼. 주위 둘러보네. 우린 참 잘 어울렸어. 거짓말 같게는 흔히 날 go back. 우리 미래 속에 잊혀진 go back. 폭대로 펼쳐지는 추억의 시간여. You're my time machine girl. 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 You're my time machine. You're my time machine girl. You're a time machine. 사라진 추억이 되살아나지. Brown eyes dreamy vignette sepia tone.
Alex got a black drip coffee. I got a black sesame matcha latte. That is pretty good. And then we got a nice spicy chicken bun. I'm gonna pull it out and rip it in half.
Baby, won't you take me back in time? Because you're a time machine. 널 보니 그대로 돌아가게 돼. 주위 둘러보네. 우린 참
I've been waiting for the longest time.
Welcome to one of my favorite rental options in the South Loop area. I'm really, really excited to be able to show this one to you guys today. This is Sentral. So this is a building in South Loop that is right off of Michigan Ave. And it's one of my personal favorites because this building has some of the most incredible views in the area. It's one of the things that I really love about South Loop. You get much better views than a lot of the other neighborhoods in the city because you do have incredible lake and park views. Like the fact that I can see all the way from Navy Pier to Soldier Field from here is insane. Plus, it's not as condensed as being in River North. So in River North, where you have much more of an urban sort of cityscape because there's so many buildings surrounding you, in South Loop, there's still a lot of buildings, but it is a little bit more spread out to the point that you get really, really beautiful views and you can see a little bit further. This view is east and south, so you get really great natural light as well as the entire lake and a little bit of the northern city as well. You would get sunrise views from here, which I think are just incredible. One of the other things that I like about this building in particular, and the reason I wanted to show it to you, is because this building does both short-term and long-term rentals. You could rent a unit like this and just have it for a weekend stay, or if you're going to be in the city for a couple of months, it works for that as well. I've stayed in these before and I really, really love Sentral. I do actually have a discount code with them where you're able to get an additional 10% off. I'll put more information about that in the description if you're interested. Let's go ahead and check out the one bedroom, which is right next door, and then I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about overall averages in this neighborhood as well.
It'll only take a minute. We don't need a witness, but you gotta give a little if you wanna get a little something from me. If you're ready to take my lead, I'll be.
This is a one bedroom unit at Sentral. This one is the northeast facing corner, which is my personal favorite in the building. This unit is a short-term rental one again, but like I mentioned, they have this exact same floor plan available. And the price point for that would be $2,895 a month. One major thing I want to point out is there's this brick building, which I believe is a hotel right next to us. And if you were on that 22nd floor for this one, you would actually clear that building. So you would have even better north facing views and be able to see the full skyline, which I think is just really incredible.
Needing to tell you, but if you wanna see, you gotta give it to me. You gotta give it to me. You gotta give it to me.
So Sentral is obviously a very beautiful option here in South Loop, but one of the cool things about South Loop is you have everything from your older buildings that don't have washer and dryer in unit to some of your craziest amenity buildings that we see in the whole city. Here are the averages of just what things go for in this area, but like I mentioned, we've got a lot. I think South Loop is kind of one of your best bang for your buck options when being in the city if you're looking to be downtown. There's not another neighborhood where you can be as close to the lake, have as good public transit, and really be as walkable as being in South Loop for this price point. As you go further north, you hit your Lakeshore East, Gold Coast, Lincoln Park, Lakeview. All of those are going to get to be so much more expensive than South Loop. There's a reason why I have personally chosen to live in South Loop. I absolutely love it here, and I think that these rental options kind of speak for themselves. I'm going to show you a sales option in a little bit too to kind of give you just another idea of what things look like in this area. But before we do that, I'm getting hungry, so let's go check out a place to eat and we'll go from there.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something about her features. You'll find her beauty goes mysterious.
It is comically windy out today. This is a lot. Okay. We are about to go and grab a bite to eat. I want to take you to AO Hawaiian Hideout, also known as Asian Out. What is Asian? Also, we are about to grab a bite to eat. I'm going to be taking you to AO Hawaiian Outpost. Why am I having such a hard time with this? Why is it getting worse? Okay.
Going inside?
All right, we are about to grab a bite to eat. We are at AO Hawaiian Hideout, also known as Asian Outpost Hawaiian Hideout. This is a South Loop hidden gem. I feel like just not a lot of people talk about this place, and the people who do all absolutely love it. This is such a fun and funky restaurant. Their food and drinks are really good, but the decor is just, it's like walking into Disneyland. I'm so excited to be here. I feel like this is a great place if you're bringing friends or family from out of town or just in general looking for something fun. So let's go ahead and check it out.
She looks so fly in those Gucci slides. Yeah, I wonder what she hides under her disguise. Yeah. And all the girls around the world, they wanna be her. And all the dudes are trying to score like it's fever. She lives a double life, puts on a show. What's under the subtle smile, we'll never know. She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something that
I love this place so much. The vibes here are immaculate. Our food just got here. We got one order of Spam musubi, and then their special of the day was Kahlua pork, which if you haven't had it before, it's basically just like shredded, slow cooked, salty, delicious pork with rice and a salad and macaroni salad, which sounds delicious as well. But I'm such a sucker for a Spam musubi. Like, if you haven't had Spam and you haven't tried a Spam musubi, like, don't knock it till you try it, because this is so good.
Feeling like Picasso, she brushing against my hands. Seen you from around the way, you didn't give me the time of day. You be making moves that year, who really care what Simon say? All the bad things, girl, I had to look past that. Call yourself a dime, I'm just trying to get my cash back. You be looking fine, so no wonder they can't match that. Louis V scarf, or I'm chilling with a dad hat. Whoa, slow it down like that, just hold me down like that, yeah.
The other thing I really love about this place that I wanted to highlight was they do so many fun cocktails in all sorts of different crazy tiki glasses, and they actually sell their different tiki glasses and you can buy them. They have so many different ones and they're always rolling out with new ones. They have a bunch of new ones that just rolled out because it's their 10th anniversary. If you're looking for a spot for really fun drinks and really, really tasty food, highly recommend this place.
You'll find the beauty goes much deeper once you get to meet her. She's a Mona Lisa. Every night I try to love, but your heart is made of stone. All my tears, they fall like rain, yet you leave me here alone. I give you all I have inside. You pretend it's all pretend. Your empty eyes, they break me down. Will this torment never end? Endless pain, it's all I know. Hurt me more or let me go. In this game, my heart will lose. Change your ways or set me loose.
All right, we are now in a loft in South Loop that is for sale. I thought that this would be interesting to see for you to kind of get a difference of what you could rent in the city versus what you could buy, since I did show you a rental earlier. This is a 1-bedroom. This is a concrete loft, which is always one of those things that I look for when I'm looking at loft buildings for my clients, because concrete ceilings and concrete floors mean it is much, much quieter. In a wooden loft, you hear everything. A couple other things I really like about this one: you're north facing, so you have a really cool view of all of the South Loop buildings. You've got the exposed brick, you have a fireplace, which I love. Ceilings are super tall, and you have a balcony. So all really good perks on this one. This unit's currently listed for $245,000. That means that the all-in for this one would be roughly $2,054 a month, and that includes a parking spot. Also included in your HOA is your water, trash, cable, and internet. For that price point, it would be kind of hard to find a 1-bedroom of this size and uniqueness at that same budget. She's cute. We love her. All of this talk about homes does nothing but makes me a little bit hungry. So let's go, and I want to check out one more restaurant spot to show you.
Cold nights.
Come on, guy, push to the left!
This is the worst.
Alexa's dreaming now, drifting off my couch. We walked down streets she's walked 1,000 times. At the AM
All right, I need to make a disclaimer. South Loop is not a particularly windy neighborhood, not any more than any of the other neighborhoods in Chicago. However, we are filming this on an absurdly windy day. It is so windy today, we cannot believe it, which is making it a little tough for me to be able to yap with you outside. All the same, we have just arrived at Roosevelt Park. I feel like this park is an area of South Loop that not a lot of people know about, but I do really like this one. Roosevelt Park is kind of tucked away. There's tennis courts here, and then there's also pickleball courts, which have been super fun to be able to utilize throughout the summer. Alex and I took up pickleball. We're just part of the statistic of couples who really like pickleball. This park is super cute. There's a little playground and some like bars that people can do workouts on. It's just a really nice, small, quiet neighborhood park. It's really pretty right now with the leaves changing. I love seeing the autumn colors, and everybody brings their dogs here and they play off the leash, which is just so fun and so cute. A lot of people, when they think about South Loop, they think about it being very cold and concrete and not having a lot of like neighborhood vibes to it. And our experience from living here is that South Loop has a really great neighborhood sort of feel to it, and these little parks and things make a big difference in that.
Water in her cup. Simpler times, I never cried when summer died.
We are now at Dearborn Park, which honestly, in my opinion, is one of the lesser cool parks in the area. However, Dearborn Park does have one thing about it that I think is extraordinarily unique that I do want to point out, and it is that Dearborn Park is home to the world's ugliest bird condo.
The world's ugliest?
I think it's the world's...
so unfair.
They could have done better, let's be honest. But all the same, it's got us talking about it, and I mean, isn't that what art is supposed to be? A lot of dogs come to Dearborn Park as well, but...
Are you talking down? Is that the whole point?
It is probably my least favorite park. I'm gonna say there's a lot of parks. I'm allowed to let them know which ones I like more than others.
Okay.
We have just entered into what is kind of the heart of Printers Row here in South Loop. This is my personal favorite part of South Loop. It is very possible I might do an entire second video that is all about Printers Row because it's just the best. This is a great location if you're looking at different restaurants, coffee shops, and things like that. But the destination I'm going to take you to next is Tottos Market. So this is a little corner store like bodega in South Loop area. I think that this one is everything that Foxtrot aspired to be kind of thing. It's like your neighborhood, local, higher end, got cool items sort of little grocery store. They have fresh rotisserie chickens. They also make their own homemade fresh chicken noodle soup that is actually to die for. It's pretty expensive, but it is so cute. So let's go ahead and take a little peek around Tottos before continuing on our wander.
She said she the one, I bet she thinks she is. Say I don't have no trust, I don't know where you been. I need a break, on brakes. I'm on a wave, like Lake Michigan, cold. She the one, bet she thinks she is. Say I don't have no trust, I don't know where you been. I need a break, on brakes. I'm on a wave, like Lake Michigan. Shorties out here playing. Playoffs, first seed, you deserve a jersey. Hanging from the nosebleeds.
One more spot I want to take you into. I personally am a big library girl. I love going to and supporting local libraries. However, for gifts or things, I think that bookstores are such a cute place to go, and I love to support local. This one is super cute. It's got really good like wooden creaky floors, which I feel like just needs to be a prerequisite for a small local bookstore. Let's go check it out.
I gotta think, cause I'm on my way up. Taking no pay cuts. I need my right hand. Should be a layup. Covered in fake up. How you gonna stay down if you can't wait up? She said she the one, I bet she thinks she is. Saying I don't have no trust, I don't know where you been. I need a break, on brakes. I'm on a wave, like Lake Michigan, cold. She the one, bet she thinks she is. Saying don't have no trust, I don't know where you been. I need a break, on brakes. I'm on a wave, like Lake Michigan.
All right, we are now at one of my favorite parks and honestly just general favorite areas of South Loop, and this is Southbank Park. This is also the newest park in South Loop, which I think is really interesting. There is a whole initiative currently to build out the Riverwalk all the way from right in the heart of downtown to Chinatown, and they've been actively working on it. Chinatown has a much more extensive Riverwalk than they've ever had before, and this chunk of the Southbank Park is all brand new. I love this because it's just a really quiet, pretty, like more naturey section of the Riverwalk for people to be able to experience while being in the heart of South Loop. This is one of my favorite areas because it's really pretty between the trees. There's lots of bird houses along here. The architecture tour goes by. It's not a huge area, but I do just think that it is one of the most beautiful in the city. There's also a couple of piers a little bit further down. I think that this would be such a gorgeous place to get proposed to with the Sears Tower in the background and all of the trees and everything. And as you can see right now in fall, it is just looking so gorgeous. It just really feels a lot more naturey than a lot of other parks in the city. I think this one's really special.
Do a trick.
Yeah.
Whoa!
My regrets are texts I couldn't send to you. Close my eyes and pretend like this never ended. Cause I've been leaning on you, been dreaming on you. I thought I knew you. This tunnel vision is all I witnessed. Know you've been through it. Please come back to earth for me. This was just a seed that you planted in dirt for me. It's worth something. I've been trying to show them the worst of me.
Coming up on our last and arguably one of our best spots for this tour today, we are going to Half Sour in Printers Row. This is a lunch, brunch, dinner restaurant with a pretty extensive beer menu that is an absolute neighborhood favorite. Everything they have here is incredible, and everyone we've ever talked to that's been here has loved it. They do trivia nights, they do comedy nights. It's just a really great neighborhood spot. So let's go ahead and grab a little dinner.
Keep on driving perfect circles. Wonder if it's worth it. Always getting hurt and I keep on driving perfect circles. Wonder what's the
Okay, our food just got here. We ordered a side Caesar salad with chicken. They're Cajun fries, which are served with hot honey and a garlic aioli. And then, holy cow, this looks so good. This is a smoked salmon dip with homemade bagel chips. These, oh my God, they're like warm and smell incredible. This place is absolutely delicious.
She said she the one, I bet she thinks she is. Saying don't have no trust, I don't know where you been. I need a break, on brakes. I'm on a wave, like Lake Michigan, cold. She the one, bet she thinks she is. Saying don't have no trust, I don't know where you been. I need a break, on brakes. I'm on a wave, like Lake Michigan.